News 5, Hastings, Grand Island, Kearney, and Lincoln.
A central Nebraska teen is helping change the world, how he's helping the physically handicapped in other countries, and bridging a cultural divide. A community opens its doors to help others understand its customs. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Berry. Exotic food, live music, and dancing. It's all part of a cultural celebration today, an event everyone in Grand Island was invited to for a chance to learn a little bit more about the Sudanese community. News 5's Anthony Foer is in the studio with this story. Anthony.
Jen, it was a celebration of culture and unity among the different Sudanese tribes. More importantly, it was a way to showcase a proud, peaceful Sudanese community, very different from the images of violence and death that we've seen in past weeks. The beat, the song, the dance, all in harmony just like everyone here. They came to celebrate, united as a community.
This is the real Sudanese. They all the time like peace, they want to have fun, they want to be as brothers and sisters.
In Sudan, the different tribes don't always see eye to eye, but in Grand Island, they want differences set aside.
They all have different attitude of the cultures, but as a community in here in Grand Island, we unite and we are all one piece now.
Peace not only within tribes, the olive branch is also extended to the Somali community.
We're here to support the Sudanese community like they support us, and we don't have problem with each other.
In past weeks, problems involving violence have struck the Sudanese community. Those are images everyone wants to forget and hope will never happen again.
We are people who come here, we want to be friendly. We love Grand Island because it's a good place to raise children.
And it never hurts for children to see this display of peace so they can understand their culture and how it can shape the future of the Sudanese community in Grand Island.
This activity is special for a kid that are young and don't know much about it because they don't get a whole lot of chance to go back to Sudan a lot.
Teaching them that there are no differences between tribes, between Somali or Sudanese, that they're all from the same community. There are more than 400 Sudanese Americans living in Grand Island, and it's a community that continues to grow. Leaders say this is the first time they were able to get all the different Sudanese tribes together. Jen, back to you.
I'm originally from Sudan, and I'm originally from Equatoria, because Sudan is different, divided in 3 states. There's Upper Nile, and there's La Nile, and then there's Equatoria. And also on the side of northern side, there is, which is north side is divided sometimes in Nubans and Darfur, and which is the northerns originally, which is the Muslims people in Khartoum dominating. We are here today. We are having a celebration of the culturing happiness because we unite as a Sudanese people. We never have this kind of unity before. And we've been having a lot of problems about tribalisms, which is fighting, tribes and tribes kill each other, and all this. But we decide to make ourselves one body as Christians. We come together, we leave all this fighting stuff. And the most important is when we unite, is a lot of very, very important in the community. Unity is one of the part of peace. Now we don't have saying that's Nuer, that's Equatoria, that's Dinka, that's Nuba, but now we have Sudanese community here in Grand Island. A part of it, we also want to thank people who are in Grand Island because the communities are supporting us to make these things done through the mayor of the Grand Island city, and also we met with different people in the state, which is Lieutenant Governor Rick, and also some people in human services, and all these people who are functioning in the city. They make our promise come true. So our promise is, and our mission is here as in the United States, in Grand Island, to tell people in Sudan, the government of Sudan, that we are not failing. We are here to unite, and we support them there back home as people here in Grand Island support us. This is something very, very interesting. Today, Nuer is the best people dancing. They give us several performers, dancing, wrestlings, and stuff like that. And I think number two is going to be the Nubian people. But most of the tribes, they are not being organizing through to, because of some circumstances that make them not to happen. But as my message go ahead to anybody, unity is the unity. We need to love each other, love ourselves. As Jesus even always mentioned, love one another as you love yourself. That's our mission here in Grand Island. So we want also to thank people here in Grand Island, especially those who are in JBS company, who make our living here better, because we work there, we earn our living there. And I thank you very much, the President of the Sudanese people in Southern Sudan, Mr. Lieutenant Riek Machar, and also Salva Kiir, which is the Vice President of the Sudan General and the President of the Southern Sudan. And also I want to thank the Sudanese community, John Dahl, and me myself as a Secretary General. And I thank all the kids and all those visitors who come here.